Now this is the Moses Lakes Museum and City Hall. The accounting office, you can see the sign in the back. In the background, you see the Sunland emblem. You know, Sunland Motel, the Sunland Inn. It's called the Third Inn, but Sunland and Freda George Washington Prosecutor's Office, Dano Garth, and Jennifer of Freda Washington, Moses Lake, Washington. That the emblem is still there. The Arizona emblem, the increments of the Sunland. People mistakenly think it's the Sunland, but it's the Third. And the Third Inn carries out monument services. You can see the background on the Moses Lake. There's administration, auditors, city council, chamber, finance, utility payments. This is administration office, which is administration, auditorium, city council, and the council chambers. This is the finance, utility payments, and this is the service, utility payment services, and also the community development engineering. And that service there is at museum. It's at 401 South Boston. And Mr. Kevin Pure, and also the police department, which we get on the phone because we're at the Third Inn. Sunland, of course, the Sunland, the sun, the ultraviolet rays that comes onto the garden of the administration here in Moses Lake, the community garden of Moses Lake, Washington. You know what I'm saying? So the services of the community of the ray, and walking to U.S. Bank, and walking up to Chase Bank, and this guy from Third Inn followed me around all the way to the bank. And his service is big, his lippy mouth. He says, Dano Garth, Jennifer, I've arrested people, I've detained people, and all kinds of garbage coming out of his mouth. And anyways, we're at the prosecutor's office upstairs in museum, where we're at right here, the museum, city hall, finance department, and Moses Lake. So we're gonna come over here from all the way making that conversation to the administration office. And again, this is 1960 Folsom Redemption, 1960, the year that rocked Washington. June 26, August 6, 2020. Hours Monday to Friday, 10 a.m., 5 p.m. Saturdays, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. www.moseslakemuseum.com. Visitor info. Museum Art Center, established 1958. So when your mama and daddy were in diapers in 1958, you see your mama and your daddy and your mama and your grandma wearing diapers. See, this museum has Facebook, June 26th and August 6th. You know, the Sunland, now called the Third Inn. So what we're going to do is go over to the police station. We're going to make a total ass of everybody. And we're going to donate this apple to the police department. And all the criminal convicts that are experienced the COVID-19 exposure here in Moses Lake. But there's no and Mr. Jay Inslee, the governor, is coming to the office, and the police officers here having conversation, and I'm letting him know it's another 45 days because of him coming to the office and having served the increments here at Moses Lake Police Department. Now we have the Moses Lake Police Department and the array of Moses Lake Police Department. Array! We're going to use this phone, call 911. We're going to call 911 and it's a non-emergency call because of the services they have here at the administration office here in City Hall. So they apply their service of increments of providing satisfactory note that their service here, the administration office, and they have the Grant County Sheriff's Office, Tom Jones. They have the the power owner utility service request form, the tenant utility service request form, property owner's utility service request form. This is the account number, name, service, mailing, property owner initials, property owner's initials. Utility billing waiver. Account number, owner, PNB, initials, owner, initials, PB, tenant. And we got the utility property management authorization. And we have a verification for RS address verification paperwork for Grant County Sheriff's Office. We have the city closed public starting Tuesday, March 17th. If you need building access during from 8 to 5, Monday, Friday public, call Parks and Rec's office. Moslake deliveries for FedEx UPS, call 764-3888. Monday's Friday, 8 to 5. Now, being at the Moslake Department and donating this apple to Moslake Police Department, especially on a holiday on a Friday, on 4th of July. This is the, of course, the 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th. Tomorrow, 4th of July. ANCRES are providing their service, since the calling, the responding to the phone call for non-mercy, but let them know that all this information that they're going to have to attain, we're going to donate this apple to them. Donate it to the Moslake City Hall, Moslake Police Station, which the apple will be in good use to download all this information, this useful information, because people that donate apples to the agency of Moses Lake Police Department, the K-9 unit, the Moses Lake Police Department, to let them use the technology to expand. And this is the erected common city of relation between the city of Moses Lake and the city of Japan, future of our cities and of our children's peace. Moses Lake donations and also the city of Japan lines of state-based sponsored by Columbia Basin Job Corps, 1999. That's a bird. Now the St. Joseph Church has a bird just like that, and it's St. Jude. The priest of Jude, Father Dylan, Father Richard, Father Tom, Father Cepeda, and Othello, which is Sacred Heart Catholic Church on 7th, the LDS Church, Mormon Church, which is 1515, Potato, which is Division Street in Moses Lake, LDS President. The present Vice President were in Richland, and also Pasco, the 20th Single Ward, and also the Single Ward has in Richland has the font, the Aaronic Metzic Fresco, the marriage council where you embed your monument and also your wedding and your ceremonies, your first and last name, and your sibling and your children embedded in the LDS temple. The Temple of Justice. So the services they got, we're gonna donate donate the Apple, and it's attached to the laptop, which is Apple Microsoft 365, Business 365. The Chief of Police, the Moses Lake Police Department, the K-9 unit responsible will have a brand new Apple, freshly embedded Apple, and it's probably the best career move they'll ever have here at the Third Hill. There will be sponsors. There's Microsoft. There's an Apple app. There's a career app. There's an expansion app. There's a service app. There's an Apple Store app. There's a Chrome. There's a Play Store. There's services that apply all the individual sarcasms that have a monument to service that carries out donate. Oh, we have stepped out office for assistance. Call 765-1170. We have stepped out. Oh, we have stepped out. We have stepped out of the office for assistance. Call 765-1170. You guys open or free? Thank you. So we have services applied at the 30th. The individual sarcasm, the LDS Church, John the Pope, and John the Pope, Father Dylan, Father Richard, Father Tim, the entire state of San Francisco, which is a shithole, just like Arizona and Maricopa and New Mexico, for the LDS and Church Lake for John the Pope, the priest. And John the Pope carries the Mary, Saint Mary, and also the nuns of all the Paglia Italy Bridge. In the Paglia Italy Bridge, they have a interval. Now, the chief of police will have a brand new Apple XR. You have a Microsoft component that has an individual sarcasm of 365. The Hubble duration of download EFT transactions for Social Security Office for all siblings and children, all ages from 1, 2, 3. And also the service of statute of limitations to intercept all inquiries, process their information. And then we have all the man log information that will be downloaded, of course. Now, the recollection report, the face recognition, the eyeball recognition, the fingerprint sensor, the Google, the password, the swipe, and their services that they applied. Now, donating to City Hall and also the Moses Lake Police Department, and also donated to Kemper and the Canine Unit, and also Miller's Jewelry Store, of course. Love to jump on, Felix is coming here and donating here an apple. And this apple is far beyond their advanced technology, and donating this will upgrade this entire city. Kennewick, Richland, Pasco, Spokane, Seattle, Tacoma, and of course Yakima. And Mr. J. Inslee's having services. And this is Moses Lake Civic Center, business hours 8 to 5, museum 10 to 5, and Saturdays 10 to 4. Now, this individual service downloading all this information that pertains information that put in initiated a service here at Moses Lake Police Department that carries out a monument of services that apply a service of the monument for the service of the Moses Lake Police Department, carrying out a incentive and carry out a monument that carries out a service that puts in online